Okay, I believe I'm on, and so we are back with the second week of Universe Mode here in 2K16. So, second week. Let's go ahead and see what we got here tonight. First off, another Falls Count Anywhere match with X-Pac in it, but this time, instead of Adam Rose, it's going to be Enzo Amore. Then the second match, it's going to be Sting versus The Miz. And then in the third match, Luke Harper is going to be facing the Nation of Domination's Farouk. Then in match number 4, it's a number 1 contenders match. It's a battle royal to determine the new number 1 contender for the Undertaker's WWE Championship. And it's going to be consistent of Seth Rollins, Edge, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bray Wyatt, and Brian Pillman. Which one of these men will be going to Backlash to meet The Undertaker? And in the main event, it will be the New Day challenging for the Usos Tag Team Championships. And there's a bug in this game in which you can't make title matches for whatever reason. I don't know why. 2K said that they were going to be working on it. So hopefully they get out. Hopefully they fix it by the time we do the Backlash show, because that's like a very important show. It's like I really need the titles to be on the line on that show. But for right now, if the title does change hands, we'll just pretend that changes hands, and I'll just go ahead and I'll make New Day the new tag team champions in the customized title section. So it's just kind of a way to work around it. Like it's better than nothing, I suppose. So with that said, the Raw is set for this week. So let's go ahead and get started. As you could probably see by the logo and the matchup screen and stuff like that, I decided to change things around for the Raw show because I wasn't really feeling the original one last week. Like I like it fine. Honestly, I like the Raw 99 stage fine, but I decided to go ahead and change it up just a little bit. I decided to go ahead and change it to Raw 02. Let's go ahead and skip Xbox entrance because I don't want to get blocked on YouTube. Here comes Enzo. Can't teach that.
This one's going to be electric. Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael. And I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King.
And Enzo Amore making his Metal Universe debut here. X-Pac was victorious against Adam Rose last week on Raw. And as you can see, I changed it to the Raw 2002 arena. I did download the Raw 2002 arena from Community Creations. Just to kind of keep some continuity here. You know, because in 2K15 I had the Raw 2002 arena in there. So I just decided to go ahead and keep it. And for some reason, the entrance music there was off. I don't know why. I mean, it's not really going to make a difference anyway when it goes on YouTube because they automatically mute out the music anyway. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. I'm guessing just like copyright stuff and stuff like that. So I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. But you know, what can you do? So wait, X-Pac, Hurricanrana. Okay, so that's just weird. Every time I say X-Pac, my Xbox always thinks I'm saying Xbox. So that's weird. But yeah. So X-Pac able to is able to dominate the early goings of this match.
Either way, you can't deny that X-Pac makes an impact wherever he goes.
Okay, now the crowd just shut up for no reason. Now the crowd's silent. I don't know why. This game has like a lot of glitches, you know, in terms of audio and stuff.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Okay, now the crowd's on. The crowd's back on. And now they're fighting towards the announce position. This can't be good. Now Enzo strikes.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Now X-Pac goes on the announce table.
Looking to be in great physical
and now the two
here,
trading shots.
Impervious to pain.
And he's toast. Ow! Hard kick to the ribs. I'm not sure I can watch this. Hey, the shoulders are down.
Now Enzo going for the win. And X-Pac able to kick out.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Woohoo, man, that came out of left field.
And X-Pac's head just getting planted on the outside. Right on that mat.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
X-Pac may have this matchup at hand. This is not the position you want to be in.
Wow, an unanswered barrage of attacks being delivered by X-Pac. The damage has been done. This high-flying stick of dynamite first exploded onto the WWE scene in the early 90s as the 1-2-3 Kid. After defecting to
now
WCW,
X-Pac
he returned to WWE
going for a ladder. X-Pac has a ladder.
Of D-Generation X.
And now the crowd goes silent yet again. Now the crowd's back on.
We saw a different side of this aerial attack and martial arts expert.
Looking good now. And he dodges that one. X-Pac with a nice reversal. Man, X-Pac, what offense.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
X-Pac is one of the most controversial figures in WWE history. He's been a major force.
X-Factor! X-Factor! X-Pac hits the X-Factor on Enzo Amore. Could this be it?
And he escapes.
And Enzo able to kick out at the very last second, and X-Pac cannot believe it.
Can he do it here?
He's got him.
And now X-Pac going for the pin yet again, but Enzo once again kicks out.
For years, Monday night has been the most exciting night in sports entertainment, and the action we're seeing here is a lot of the reason why. Gotta watch out. A neck injury is not something to take lightly. Shoulders down. X-Pac
Now Enzo going for the win. And X-Pac at the very last second was able to kick out. What an upset win that would have been for Enzo. And now a knee to the gut of Enzo by X-Pac. Now X-Pac going for the win. And once again, getting the 2 count.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
And a knee drop. A knee drop to the face by Enzo.
Look at all this. All his attention and energy is now
Enzo going for the pin. Can he get an upset win over X-Pac? And he does! Enzo Amore has defeated X-Pac.
1 in a million is the only way to describe this match. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. Those WWE competitors, I can't believe what we just saw.
Here's your winner.
Enzo has done it. What an upset win here tonight on Raw. What a way to begin. SAWFT. Soft. What a match. What an upset win by Enzo. But now coming up next, it's going to be the Metal Universe debut of Sting. And he will be going up against the Moneymaker, the A-list superstar, The Miz. Go ahead and skip that because I'll probably get blocked for that as well. Because it shows his entrance video and I don't want to get blocked on YouTube for that. My video blocked on YouTube. So I'm just going to try and ignore that. And now they're not playing the Miz's theme. What the hell? Miz just comes out to relative silence. Miz is getting the Vince McMahon 1998 era entrance. No entrance music. We might as well just skip this entrance as well. It's really no fun watching someone come down to no entrance music. And here we go, The Miz versus Sting, 1-on-1. Now Sting on the ropes. And The Miz misses that knee. And I was saying taking advantage with a German suplex. Sending The Miz to Suplex City.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens, the complexion of the match can change in a heartbeat.
You're right about that. The entire match can end in a heartbeat.
Now The Miz with a reversal. And a knee to the face by The Miz. The Miz looking to get back into this thing, but Sting with a reversal.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important. The shoulders are down.
Now the Miz going for the win. And Sting able to kick out at 1. Miz is going to have to do more than that to put Sting away.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
Now the Miz going to the corner.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, and he got dropped.
And Sting with a reversal.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this.
Now Sting. But Miz with a reversal. Sting seemed like he was trying to go for a gorilla press slam. But the Miz able to reverse that. And what a move by the Miz, and that could be all for the Vigilante Sting. The Miz going to try and get another upset win. And Sting able to kick out. We already saw Enzo Amore get an upset win over X-Pac just now. Could you imagine what would happen if the Miz defeated Sting here tonight? And Sting hits the Tombstone Piledriver. I think this could be the end of the Miz as we know it. Sting going for a cover. Can he win? And Miz able to kick out at 1. Now Sting and Miz on the outside now.
Standing athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
3.
Now the Miz going on the apron. The referee up to 6. Miz needs to get back in the ring.
7.
For years, Monday night has been the most exciting night in sports.
Now Sting going up to the outside just as Miz slides back into the ring.
1.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
Wait, what's Sting going to do here? What's Sting going to do here? Apron DDT! An apron DDT by the Vigilante.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
The crab is cinched in. The knee is torqued, putting the back in a lot of trouble.
Now the Miz with a Boston Crab. The only problem is he cannot win this match outside the ring. This is not a Falls Count Anywhere match. Miz has to get Sting to either get pinned or submitted inside the ring.
This is where the action needs to be.
6.
Now referee up to 6. Sting needs to get back in the ring.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Thank you for choosing to watch WWE on this Monday night. We promise to bring you a...
Now the Miz going for an upset win. And Sting just able to get the shoulder up at 2.
These guys are giving it
What
their
does
all
The
here
Miz
tonight.
have
Not just
planned
to entertain
here?
fans, but to ultimately walk away with the
Sting
win.
hanging upside
We're
down
looking
in the
at
corner
complete
there.
domination here.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
What an offensive campaign by Sting. We saw a perfect mixture of athleticism, strength, and strategy. But it wasn't enough this time for the Stinger.
A neck breaker by The Miz. And The Miz needs to take advantage.
Going for the...
And The Miz wins! The Miz has won this match. Another upset win here on Raw, and that just goes to show you, you never know what's going to happen here on Raw. You never know what's going to happen here in the Metal Universe. The Miz with a huge upset win over Sting. And the crowd doesn't give a crap. They are silent for this. They are stunned. And now coming up next, Luke Harper looks to avenge his loss against Eric Rowan last week on Raw when he takes on the Nation of Domination's Farouk. And wait a minute, Eric Rowan! Eric Rowan assaulting Farouk! What the hell is that all about? Farouk just been assaulted by Luke Harper. And a big boot to Luke Harper. A big boot by Luke Harper to Farouk. And this match could be just over as soon as it started. And Farouk able to kick out at 2. But why did Eric Rowan attack Farouk, Luke Harper's opponent? Now Farouk going to try and get back into this thing, and this match has started. Now Luke Harper with a suicide dive! Luke Harper with a suicide dive to Farouk on the outside. And now a back suplex by Luke Harper to Farouk, and Farouk has just not been able to get out of the starting gate. And for some reason there is no audio in the game for whatever reason. I mean, it can be fixed by restarting my Xbox One, but of course, since I'm in the middle of the stream, I don't have time to do that, so we're just going to have to leave it as it is. And now it looks like Luke Harper is going to try and defeat Farouk by countout. Now Farouk able to make it in just in time. And another big boot. Farouk runs into another big boot by Luke Harper. And this might be it for the leader of the Nation of Domination. And it is. Luke Harper has won this match very easily. Now Eric Rowan, wait a minute, Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan with a steel chair. It looks like Eric Rowan is telling Luke Harper to hit Farouk with a steel chair. And what should he do, ladies and gentlemen? What should Luke Harper do? Should he attack him with the chair or throw the chair back? He's going to throw the chair back. And he tries and hits Eric Rowan with it. Luke Harper wants nothing to do with his former brother, Eric Rowan. And Eric Rowan is much displeased. Man, what kind of drama is going to come up next? What will be next in this saga between Eric Rowan and Luke Harper? And now coming on next, it's a huge match. It's going to be Seth Rollins versus The Rock versus Edge versus Bray Wyatt versus Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Brian Pillman. And that 6-man over the top rope battle royal, and the winner will be facing The Undertaker for the WWE Championship at Backlash. And here comes the People's Champion, The Rock. And he's looking to go to Backlash.
And approaching the ring.
And here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I think all of the other 5 competitors in this match can expect no mercy from the Rattlesnake. And here comes the rated R superstar, Edge. And Edge has tried to go for the Intercontinental Championship before here, but ended up failing. Now he's going to try and go after the WWE Championship. And here comes the ominous Bray Wyatt. He could very well be the next #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
Now, hold on a second and listen to this reaction. This is unbelievable. Come on, let's go.
And here comes Seth Rollins, and not only does this man know what it's like to go after the WWE Championship, he knows what it's like to actually win the thing. Seth Rollins, I believe, is the only competitor in this Battle Royal who knows what it's like to be the WWE Champion. I think Seth Rollins would love nothing more than to be the WWE Champion once again.
Yep.
And here comes the loose cannon, Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman lost to Kane in the very first match here in 2K16 Universe Mode last week on Raw. Going to try and redeem himself by becoming the new #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And here we go, the match is starting off. One of these 6 men will be going to Backlash to face The Undertaker for the WWE Championship. There is so much at stake in this match. Who could very well be going to Backlash and a suplex by Seth Rollins to The Rock. And a big backbreaker to Bray Wyatt by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now Seth Rollins could very well get eliminated. Seth Rollins could be the very first person eliminated by The Rock. And Seth Rollins able to stay in this match. And now Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman could be the first one eliminated, but Brian Pillman able to stay in here. And now Seth Rollins is going to try and get some revenge. Seth Rollins is going to try and eliminate The Rock now. And The Rock could very well get eliminated. And The Rock almost got eliminated, but he was able to stay on the apron. He's able to stay in this match. And now it looks like Stone Cold trying to eliminate Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. And Bray Wyatt able to stay alive here. And now Bray Wyatt looking to get some revenge on Stone Cold. Now he's going to try to eliminate Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and now Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins skinning the cat. Seth Rollins staying alive here. Stone Cold also staying alive. But Stone Cold could be getting eliminated by Bray Wyatt soon enough, and now The Rock is in jeopardy now. So far, nobody has been eliminated. All 6 men are still in this match.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Quick thinking to avoid that. The Luthez press, that'll do it.
You're right about that. That was brutal.
The damage has been done. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowd.
And now Bray Wyatt could very well get eliminated now. Stone Cold working over Bray Wyatt.
Superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
Now Brian Pillman, and now it looks like Seth Rollins trying to eliminate The Rock.
I don't like how slow he is.
Now Stone Cold once again trying to eliminate Bray Wyatt. Stone Cold just working over Bray Wyatt.
And he's still in this. Uh-oh.
But to no avail. Bray Wyatt's still in here. And Brian Pillman's out. Edge has just eliminated Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman will not be going to Backlash. Brian Pillman, the first man out here. First man out of this match. It looks like Stone Cold could very well be the second one, and he is. Stone Cold Steve Austin has been eliminated by Bray Wyatt. Now the final four: Edge, The Rock, Bray Wyatt, and Seth Rollins. One of these men will be going to Backlash to face The Undertaker for the WWE Championship.
In the center of the ring.
Now Edge working over The Rock. The Rock staying in here. And now Edge. Could Edge eliminate The Rock? Could Edge eliminate the Great One? And The Rock is out of here. The People's Champion is gone. Now all that's left is Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, and Edge. And now Edge and Seth Rollins working together to try and eliminate the Eater of Worlds, the new face of fear. But Bray Wyatt able to stay in here. Now Edge and Bray Wyatt working together to try and eliminate the future of WWE, the self-proclaimed future of WWE, Seth Rollins. Are they going to be able to do it? And Seth Rollins staying alive here. One of these three men will be going to Backlash, but which one will it be? Now Bray Wyatt could be on the verge of being eliminated. Could the Radar Superstar eliminate the new face of fear? Oh wait, It looks like Seth Rollins is the one that's trying to eliminate him. And now Bray Wyatt trying to eliminate the Radar Superstar, and Seth Rollins is joining in. Will Edge get eliminated? And now Edge fighting back, fighting out of it. And now Bray Wyatt once again on the verge of elimination. Can the Architect eliminate the Eater of Worlds? And Bray Wyatt stays in here. Bray Wyatt able to stay in this match. All three of these men know what's at stake. A shot at the WWE Championship. Now Bray Wyatt working over Edge, and Edge staying in here. Now Bray Wyatt avoiding that dropkick attempt by Seth Rollins. Now Bray Wyatt with a reversal. Now Bray Wyatt was going to go to the top rope, top turnbuckle. I guess Bray Wyatt decided that wasn't necessarily a good idea in this over-the-top rope battle royal. Now Seth Rollins on the verge of getting eliminated. Seth Rollins able to still stay in here. These three men are going to bite, scratch, and claw their way to the top. Now Bray Wyatt trying to eliminate Seth Rollins once again. And Seth Rollins is gone! The Architect has been eliminated. And now it comes down to Edge and Bray Wyatt. Who's going to win this match? Who is going to be the next #1 contender? And Edge! Edge has done it! The Rated R Superstar is going to Backlash. He is the new #1 contender. He will be facing The Undertaker for the WWE Championship. Edge has done it. And now coming up next is the main event, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It's going to be the New Day challenging the Usos. And the New Day set for action. They're looking to get those tag team titles back. The New Day once had them in their grasp, but it ended up losing them to the primetime players. But now they're on a mission to get those tag titles back, and it could very well happen tonight on Raw. And here come the tag team champions, the Usos. Going to be defending the tag team championships against the New Day here tonight on Raw. This is our main event. It's live and it is next. And here we go, Big E starting off against, I believe, Jey Uso, I think. I'm not completely sure. Now Big E tagging in Kofi Kingston. Now Kofi Kingston being sent to the outside by one of the Usos. Now both of the Usos working over Kofi Kingston on the outside. Now going back to the ring, they realize that they need to win this match via in the ring. But the Usos have a championship's advantage here. This is a must-win situation for the New Day. They must win by pinfall or submission. If they end up winning by disqualification or by countout, they win the match, but they don't win the titles. What a slam by Big E. I mean, I really don't know why the audio in the game isn't working. I really don't. It's just weird. I I know it's a glitch, you know, because it was just working. It was working fine like moments ago. I don't know why it's not now. That's weird. Well, Kofi back in, going to try and win the titles, and only a 2 count. Now both of the Usos. Now the Usos, they might be looking to finish this. Usos going for an Uso splash. The Uso splash to Kofi Kingston. That could be it. The Usos looking to retain their titles here tonight on Raw. And Big E able to break up the pin. Now Big E in the ring now. The legal man and a powerbomb, a big powerbomb by Big E. And that could get the New Day the tag team titles. And one of the Usos looking to brick it up. Now Big E, what's Big E going to do now? Big E up to the top turnbuckle for a high-risk maneuver and an elbow drop to the outside on one of the Usos. Now a big clothesline by Big E. Now the referee needs to pay attention here. Now Kofi Kingston. And a trouble in paradise. Kofi Kingston with the trouble in paradise. And if Kofi Kingston can pin one of the Usos, they could very well be the new tag team champions. And one of the Usos interrupting the count. And Kofi Kingston tried to go up top for a high risk maneuver, but wasn't able to do it. One of the Usos trying to go for a senton but misses. Now Kofi Kingston knocked off the ring apron, trying to go up top, but couldn't quite get it. Now both the Usos and the New Day need to get back in the ring before one of them gets counted out. And what a maneuver by one of the Usos. Now one of the Usos going for a submission maneuver. Will Kofi Kingston have to tap out? Looks like Kofi Kingston was able to escape that submission hold. But it looks like the damage may have been done. Still puts to Kofi. And a big splash. Usos try to go for a big splash, but Kofi Kingston able to get out of the way just in time. This is all for the tag team championships. They know what's at stake here, and now Big E is in the ring. Kofi Kingston making a tag to Big E. And Kofi Kingston get it. Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day, are the new tag team champions. It was a back and forth match, but in the end, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day, are the new tag team champions. What a match that was. Okay, we'll go to SmackDown now. But we'll go ahead and just do that in a separate stream because the audio is just completely out of whack. I don't know why. I apologize for there not being much audio, in-game audio in here. I don't know why that was. The game has an audio glitch that does that sometimes. So I'll just go ahead and I'll restart my Xbox One, and later on, about a couple hours or so, I'll go ahead and take a break for now, but I'll come back and I'll go ahead and do SmackDown, and I'll just put them up as separate videos. So I'll go and I'll see you later on for SmackDown.